Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of wealth accumulation with a book that challenges common misconceptions about millionaires. Get ready to uncover the secrets of financial success as we explore The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko. In this book, you'll discover the habits, mindset, and strategies of self-made millionaires that will inspire and motivate you on your own path to financial independence. So grab a pen and paper and let's dive into the wealth-building principles shared in this game-changing book. Chapter 1. Meet the Millionaire Next Door. This chapter serves as an introduction to the concept of the Millionaire Next Door and provides an overview of the book's main themes. The chapter begins by challenging common misconceptions about millionaires. The authors argue that many people have a flawed perception of what a millionaire looks like. Contrary to popular belief, millionaires are often not the individuals who display lavish wealth or live extravagant lifestyles. Instead, they are often ordinary individuals who have accumulated wealth through consistent habits and financial discipline. Stanley and Danko introduced the term prodigious accumulator of wealth to describe these individuals who have a significant net worth relative to their income. They contrast this with the underaccumulator of wealth category, which includes individuals who have a high income but relatively low net worth due to high spending and limited savings. The authors present statistical data and research findings to support their claims. They highlight that many millionaires live in modest neighborhoods, drive regular cars, and lead frugal lifestyles. They emphasize that the key to wealth accumulation is not income level, but rather how individuals manage their finances and allocate their resources. The chapter explores various characteristics and behaviors exhibited by the millionaire next door. The authors discuss the importance of saving and investing, as well as living below one's means. They highlight the significance of having a strong work ethic, being self-employed, and maintaining a focus on building wealth over time. Stanley and Danko also introduce the concept of economic outpatient care and caution against providing excessive financial support to adult children, as it can hinder their ability to become financially independent. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of financial independence and the role of discipline and self-control in achieving wealth. The authors highlight that the true measure of wealth is not material possessions, but rather financial security, freedom, and the ability to live life on one's own terms. Chapter 1 challenges stereotypes about millionaires and introduces the concept of the millionaire next door. It emphasizes that wealth accumulation is not solely determined by income level, but rather by habits such as saving, investing, and living below one's means. The chapter sets the stage for the book's exploration of the habits, behaviors, and mindset of individuals who have achieved financial independence and accumulated wealth over time. Chapter 2. Frugal, Frugal, Frugal. This chapter delves into the importance of frugality in the lives of millionaires and explores the relationship between wealth accumulation and spending habits. The chapter begins by debunking the myth that wealthy individuals spend lavishly and indulge in extravagant lifestyles. Stanley and Danko emphasize that many millionaires are extremely frugal and are disciplined in their spending. They prioritize saving and investing over conspicuous consumption. The authors introduce the concept of the glittering rich versus the glistening rich. The glittering rich refers to individuals who appear wealthy due to their lavish spending habits and extravagant displays of wealth, while the glistening rich are those who have accumulated substantial wealth through diligent saving and modest spending. Stanley and Danko present statistical data and research findings to support the argument that millionaires are, on average, significantly more frugal than high-income individuals who have low net worth. They emphasize that frugality is a common characteristic among the millionaire next door. The authors explore various factors that contribute to the frugality of millionaires. They highlight the importance of budgeting, tracking expenses, and being conscious of every dollar spent. Millionaires are shown to be diligent in monitoring their finances and making deliberate choices to maximize their savings and investments. The chapter also discusses the relationship between wealth accumulation and social status. Stanley and Danko emphasize that many millionaires do not prioritize impressing others with their material possessions. They tend to be less concerned about the social pressure to display wealth and are more focused on building long-term financial security. Furthermore, the authors highlight the impact of societal influences on spending habits. They discuss how advertising, peer pressure, and cultural expectations can tempt individuals to spend beyond their means. However, millionaires are shown to resist such temptations and remain committed to their frugal lifestyle. The chapter concludes by reiterating the importance of frugality in wealth accumulation. Stanley and Danko emphasize that individuals who consistently practice frugality are more likely to achieve financial independence and accumulate significant wealth over time. They encourage readers to examine their own spending habits and make conscious choices that align with their long-term financial goals. Chapter 2 highlights the importance of frugality in the lives of millionaires. The chapter debunks the notion that wealthy individuals are extravagant spenders and emphasizes that millionaires are, on average, highly frugal and disciplined in their spending habits. Through statistical data and research, the authors illustrate the relationship between frugality and wealth accumulation, encouraging readers to adopt a frugal mindset and prioritize long-term financial security over short-term indulgence. Chapter 3: Time, Energy, and Money. This chapter explores the relationship between time management, work ethic, and wealth accumulation. The chapter begins by emphasizing the importance of time as a valuable resource. Stanley and Danko argue that how individuals allocate their time has a significant impact on their ability to accumulate wealth. They introduce the concept of sweat equity and emphasize that millionaires often dedicate a considerable amount of time and effort to their work or business ventures. The authors discuss the correlation between hours worked and net worth. They provide statistical data and research findings that demonstrate that millionaires tend to work longer hours compared to non-millionaires. They highlight that many millionaires are self-employed or own their own businesses, which allows them greater control over their time and the opportunity to reap the rewards of their hard work. Stanley and Danko emphasize the importance of work ethic and wealth accumulation. They argue that millionaires often have a strong sense of responsibility and are willing to put in the necessary effort to achieve their financial goals. They challenge the notion that wealth is solely the result of luck or inheritance, and assert that it is largely a product of dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to work hard. The chapter also explores the concept of opportunity cost. Stanley and Danko discuss the trade-offs individuals make when it comes to their time, energy, and money. They highlight that millionaires tend to prioritize wealth accumulation over immediate gratification, making choices that align with their long-term financial goals. They emphasize that millionaires are mindful of the opportunity cost of their actions and make decisions accordingly. Additionally, the authors examine the role of education and continuous learning in wealth accumulation. They highlight that many millionaires have a strong desire to expand their knowledge and skills, as well as a commitment to lifelong learning. They emphasize the value of investing time and energy in self-improvement as a means to increase one's earning potential and wealth accumulation. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of time management, work ethic, and continuous self-improvement in the pursuit of wealth. Stanley and Danko underscore that how individuals choose to spend their time and energy can have a profound impact on their financial success. They encourage readers to evaluate their own priorities and make intentional choices that align with their long-term financial goals. Chapter 3 explores the relationship between time management, work ethic, and wealth accumulation. The chapter highlights that millionaires often work longer hours, have a strong sense of responsibility, and prioritize long-term financial goals over immediate gratification. It emphasizes the value of sweat equity, opportunity cost, and continuous learning in the pursuit of wealth. The chapter encourages readers to assess their own use of time and energy and make intentional choices that contribute to their financial success. Chapter 4: You Aren't What You Drive. This chapter explores the relationship between wealth accumulation and the types of vehicles owned by millionaires. The chapter begins by challenging the assumption that wealthy individuals predominantly drive luxury cars or expensive vehicles. Stanley and Danko present statistical data and research findings that reveal a significant portion of millionaires drive ordinary, nondescript cars. The authors emphasize that millionaires prioritize financial independence and building wealth over conspicuous consumption. They argue that the act of purchasing luxury vehicles can hinder wealth accumulation due to the substantial costs associated with high-end cars, such as depreciation, maintenance, and insurance. The authors suggest that the desire to maintain a high social status by driving luxury cars can be an indication of an individual relying on economic outpatient care rather than being a self-made millionaire. The chapter discusses how millionaires approach car ownership. They often prefer used cars and prioritize reliability, fuel efficiency, and practicality over luxury or prestige. Millionaires tend to keep their vehicles for longer periods, reducing the frequency of purchasing new cars and avoiding the associated costs. Stanley and Danko provide examples of millionaires who intentionally downplay their wealth by driving inconspicuous cars, as it allows them to blend in with their peers and maintain a low profile. They highlight that millionaires understand the difference between true wealth and the appearance of wealth. The authors emphasize the importance of recognizing that one's choice of vehicle does not define their wealth or success. They argue that financial independence and the ability to accumulate wealth are more meaningful indicators of prosperity than the brand or cost of one's car. The chapter concludes by reinforcing the idea that millionaires prioritize financial security and wealth accumulation over the ownership of luxury cars. They encourage readers to focus on building net worth rather than making lavish car purchases. The authors emphasize that by practicing frugality and making conscious choices about vehicle ownership, individuals can increase their chances of achieving financial independence. Chapter 4 challenges the assumption that millionaires predominantly drive luxury cars. The chapter highlights that millionaires often choose practical, nondescript vehicles and prioritize financial independence over conspicuous consumption. It emphasizes that true wealth is measured by net worth and financial security, not the brand or cost of one's car. The chapter encourages readers to reevaluate their own perceptions of wealth and make intentional choices that align with their long-term financial goals. Chapter 5. Economic Outpatient Care. In this chapter, the authors discuss the impact of economic outpatient care, ECO, on the financial success of millionaires. They argue that ECO is a major factor that prevents millionaires from accumulating wealth. ECO is defined as financial assistance that parents provide to their adult children. This assistance can take many forms, including paying for their children's college education, helping them to buy a house, giving them money to start a business, providing them with financial support on a regular basis. The authors found that millionaires are less likely to receive ECO than non-millionaires. They also found that millionaires who do receive ECO are less likely to accumulate wealth than those who do not. The authors argue that there are several reasons why ECO can be harmful to the financial success of millionaires. First, ECO can prevent children from learning the value of hard work and self-reliance. When children are given money without having to work for it, they may not develop the skills and habits that are necessary for financial success. Second, ECO can create a sense of entitlement among children. When children are used to receiving money from their parents, they may come to expect it. This can lead to financial irresponsibility and a lack of motivation to work hard. Third, ECO can reduce the incentive for children to save and invest. When children know that their parents will bail them out if they get into financial trouble, they may not be as motivated to save and invest their money. The authors offer several tips for parents who want to help their children achieve financial success without providing them with ECO. First, they suggest that you teach your children the value of hard work and self-reliance. This means teaching them the importance of earning their own money and of being responsible with their finances. Second, they recommend that you encourage your children to save money. This means teaching them how to set financial goals and how to make a budget. Finally, they suggest that you teach your children about investing. This means teaching them how to choose investments that are appropriate for their age and risk tolerance. The authors believe that by following their advice, parents can help their children to become financially independent and successful without providing them with ECO. Here are some of the key takeaways from the chapter. Economic outpatient care, ECO, is a major factor that prevents millionaires from accumulating wealth. Asterisk millionaires are less likely to receive ECO than non-millionaires. Asterisk millionaires who do receive ECO are less likely to accumulate wealth than those who do not. Asterisk ECO can prevent children from learning the value of hard work and self-reliance. Asterisk ECO can create a sense of entitlement among children. Asterisk ECO can reduce the incentive for children to save and invest. Asterisk parents can help their children achieve financial success without providing them with ECO. If you are looking to help your children achieve financial success, it is important to follow the advice of millionaires. By teaching your children the value of hard work, saving, and investing, you can help them to achieve financial success in their own lives. Chapter 6. Affirmative Action, Family Style. This chapter explores the impact of family background and upbringing on wealth accumulation. The chapter begins by discussing the notion that wealth is often perceived as a product of luck or inheritance. Stanley and Danko challenge this assumption and argue that the majority of millionaires are self-made individuals who have accumulated their wealth through hard work, discipline, and financial responsibility. The authors emphasize the importance of a strong work ethic and self-reliance in achieving financial success. They present statistical data and research findings that demonstrate how individuals who come from economically disadvantaged backgrounds can still become self-made millionaires through determination, perseverance, and a commitment to financial independence. Stanley and Danko discuss the influence of upbringing and family values on wealth accumulation. They highlight that parents who instill discipline, work ethic, and financial responsibility in their children provide them with a strong foundation for future success. The authors stress that teaching children the importance of saving, investing, and living below their means can significantly impact their ability to accumulate wealth later in life. The chapter also explores the role of education in wealth accumulation. Stanley and Danko argue that education is valuable, but it does not guarantee financial success. They highlight the need for practical, real-world financial education that focuses on budgeting, saving, investing, and building wealth over time. Stanley and Danko discuss the impact of divorce on wealth accumulation, noting that it can be a significant setback financially. They emphasize the importance of maintaining a stable family structure and cultivating a supportive environment for children to develop financial responsibility. The authors provide examples of self-made millionaires who overcame challenging family backgrounds to achieve financial success. They emphasize the resilience and determination exhibited by these individuals, showcasing that wealth accumulation is attainable for anyone who adopts the right mindset and practices financial discipline. The chapter concludes by underscoring the power of personal responsibility and the ability to overcome adverse circumstances. Stanley and Danko argue that individuals who take ownership of their financial situation and make deliberate choices can break the cycle of economic disadvantage and achieve financial independence. Chapter 6 explores the influence of family background and upbringing on wealth accumulation. The chapter emphasizes that self-made millionaires are not simply the result of luck or inheritance, but rather individuals who have cultivated a strong work ethic, financial discipline, and a commitment to financial independence. It highlights the importance of instilling these values in children and providing a supportive environment that fosters financial responsibility. The chapter encourages readers to take personal responsibility for their financial situation and make deliberate choices that contribute to long-term wealth accumulation. Chapter 7. Find your niche. In this chapter, the authors discuss the importance of finding a niche in which to specialize. They argue that millionaires are often successful because they have found a particular area of expertise where they can provide a valuable service or product. This allows them to charge a premium for their services and build a loyal customer base. The authors also point out that finding a niche can help to protect millionaires from competition. When you are the only one who knows how to do something, you have a natural monopoly. This means that you can charge whatever you want for your services, and people will still be willing to pay for them. The authors offer several tips for finding a niche. First, they suggest that you look for an area where there is a high demand for your skills or expertise. Second, they recommend that you focus on a niche that is not too crowded. If there are already a lot of people competing in your field, it will be difficult to make a name for yourself. Finally, the author suggests that you be willing to work hard and be patient. It takes time to build a successful business, so don't expect to get rich overnight. However, if you are willing to put in the effort, you can find a niche that will allow you to build wealth and achieve financial independence. Here are some additional insights from the chapter. Millionaires are often self-employed or own their own businesses. This gives them the freedom to find a niche that they are passionate about and that they can be successful in. Millionaires are also good at identifying and targeting market opportunities. They know that there is a lot of money to be made by providing services or products to the affluent. Millionaires are often willing to take risks. They are not afraid to start their own businesses or to invest in new ventures. Overall, Chapter 7 provides valuable insights into how millionaires build wealth. If you are looking to achieve financial independence, one of the best things you can do is to find a niche that you are passionate about and that you can be successful in. Chapter 8. Jobs, Millionaires versus Heirs. In this chapter, the authors discuss the difference between millionaires who have earned their wealth and those who have inherited it. They argue that there are significant differences between these two groups in terms of their financial habits, lifestyles, and values. The authors found that self-made millionaires are more likely to be entrepreneurs or business owners. They are also more likely to be frugal and to live below their means. Heirs, on the other hand, are more likely to work in white-collar professions. They are also more likely to spend lavishly and to live beyond their means. The authors argue that these differences can be explained by the different ways in which millionaires and heirs acquire their wealth. Self-made millionaires have had to work hard to achieve their financial success. They have learned the value of saving and investing, and they are careful with their money. Heirs, on the other hand, have not had to work as hard for their wealth. They may have inherited their money, or they may have been given it by their parents. As a result, they may not have the same appreciation for the value of money as self-made millionaires. The authors offer several tips for those who want to achieve financial success like self-made millionaires. First, they suggest that you find a job that you are passionate about. This will make it easier to work hard and to stay motivated. Second, they recommend that you live below your means. This will allow you to save and invest your money, which will help you to build wealth over time. Finally, the authors suggest that you be patient. It takes time to achieve financial success. However, if you are willing to work hard and to be patient, you can achieve your financial goals. Here are some of the key takeaways from the chapter. There are significant differences between millionaires who have earned their wealth and those who have inherited it. Self-made millionaires are more likely to be entrepreneurs or business owners. Self-made millionaires are more likely to be frugal and to live below their means. Heirs are more likely to work in white-collar professions. Heirs are more likely to spend lavishly and to live beyond their means. If you are looking to achieve financial success, it is important to understand the difference between self-made millionaires and heirs. By understanding these differences, you can develop the financial habits and mindset that will help you to achieve your financial goals. And that's a wrap on our exploration of the Millionaire Next Door. We hope you found this video insightful and gained valuable knowledge about what it truly takes to achieve financial success. Remember, it's not about flashy cars or designer clothes. It's about frugality, discipline, and a commitment to building wealth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on personal finance, entrepreneurship, and self-improvement. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you read The Millionaire Next Door, or are you inspired to pick it up now? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.